Yeah, this is a tough position that we're in right now. Thanks for having me on, Mary. Um, the James Beard Foundation did a survey, and only 20% of the respondents said that they would definitely reopen the restaurants. We're hearing stories every day of restaurants and restaurants that have been around a long time that are closing their doors for good and shuttering. Um, this is something that is very, very difficult to get through. When you're a chef, cash flow is pretty much, when you're a chef, and you're a restaurateur, when you're a restaurant, cash flow is pretty much everything. When that cash flow stops, you can't pay your bills, you can't pay your employees, you end up getting behind on rent, and there's really no way out of it. The PPP program, even though Congress extended it to 24 weeks as opposed to 8 weeks, and they changed the split 60-40 from payroll and rent, and they made it a little more flexible. They extended the loan portion of that out to 5 years as opposed to 2 years. Those are all really positive, but that's only going to get us halfway across the sort of the chasm. The bridge is only halfway built. We need a stabilization package that's going to actually, ingest a ton of capital into restaurants so they can remain open, and so we have a shot at actually staying open.
What
Right
do you
now,
need? What do restaurants need from
so the
Washington?
yeah, so the Independent Restaurant Coalition is asking for $120 billion that goes to independent restaurants. Now, keep in mind, independent restaurants employ 11 million people. Indirectly, when you think about the fishermen, farmers, cheesemakers, winemakers, the person who delivers the laundry, it's probably another 6 million people. And so we contributed about $1 trillion into the economy. And so if there's a stimulus package out there that is designed to actually work, meaning that money goes through businesses and that money goes out, the restaurant industry is uniquely positioned to actually do that because 95 cents to 90 cents of every dollar that we take in goes out. And so we're asking for $120 billion, which is roughly 5 months of 4 months, I'm sorry, 4 months of income replacement at about 75%. And so that will give us the necessary capital to actually get open, continue to get us through the slow period, and that'll give us a shot at staying open. When we open our doors, we have to remove half our seats. Restaurants at half capacity will not thrive, will not forget about thrive. It's impossible to operate. It doesn't make sense for restaurants to open their doors only to lose money.